Is Sin Unit any good? Maybe, possibly. We'll talk about that after we read the game's description. But I just want to say, is it as good as Phasmophobia? No. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. If you're looking for a game that's better than Phasmophobia or even as good as Phasmophobia, well, you're just going to have to find another game because this one is not it. Sin Unit puts you in the shoes of a paranormal investigator. Together with other people like you will enter haunted locations full of paranormal activity to investigate and catch the entity or ghost that haunts the place. A good entity will also appear to help you. 1 to 4 players. Alright, so in Sin Unit, I'm going to start right from the beginning here. As soon as you get into the game, you spawn in this, like, van kind of back of the truck kind of thing, just like you do in Phasmophobia. It's pretty much exactly the same, except for this is the menu. So you're inside like the back of the truck, and there's also a part of the house that you can go in, and this is where you'll be changing the settings. Now, the settings, there's not many options. There's low, medium, and high, and it doesn't really give you options to turn certain things off, and that's also a problem for me with this game because this game has a massive amount of bloom and blur, but we'll get to that later. We're not going to get into that right now, but anyways, the settings area, the main menu, it's all right. It's decent. I don't really have any complaints about that for the most part, except for the music that's really loud. I'm glad you can turn the radio off because, my goodness, that music, no matter how much I turn down the audio, that music always seemed to just be so loud in my ears. Second thing I want to get to is when you create a lobby like Phasmophobia, a code will pop up, and then you can use the code to, send to your friends to get them to join you, or your friends can send you the code. Well, one of the problems is if you're streaming this game, you can't hide the code, so you're going to have to hide it on your overlay because you can't hide it in the game, so it's always there. So if someone sees your code, they can join your game even if you don't want them to join your game, because at all times the code is visible when in the truck. Now, this game, unlike Phasmophobia and Ghost Hunters Corp, this game gives you absolutely zero direction, which could be okay, but it never tells you how much evidence you need or when you gathered all the evidence. So most of the time you're going to have to guess if you have enough evidence and if you have the right evidence, because it will never tell you. When you open the journal, which it's not really a journal, it's just a list of evidence, and then you click the evidence and mark it red, and you have to try to mark all the evidence that you see, and you never know if you got all the evidence until you take the laser gun. That's what I call it, at least. It's called like the Trapper of Souls or something, I don't know, but it's basically a laser gun. And once you collect all the evidence, you're going to want to hit the ghost with the laser gun, and that's going to be that. It doesn't matter what ghost it is. You're basically going to, no matter what ghost, you're going to go in a place, gather some evidence, mark it down. It really doesn't matter what ghost it is, because you get rid of the ghost with the laser gun at all times, or at least I did, because every ghost, I just marked down some evidence, and then I grabbed the laser gun, and then I shot the ghost with the laser gun, and then that was the hunt. That was the ghost hunt thing. Oh my gosh. There we go. Burn them. We won.
Good job, Sin Agent.
That was it. I'm gonna say it's kind of disappointing me. In fact, I think I can actually glitch this game. If we're gonna, let's see if I can glitch this game, or not glitch it, but just like break it. There we go. I didn't even have to collect all the evidence. I just guessed, and I just won. There we go. I just guessed the remaining of the evidence and won. There we go. Okay, we have an audio glitch there. So literally, in my opinion, all the ghost hunts pretty much felt the same to me, because you're just collecting the same evidence, and it really, the ghost type does not matter. I guess that's what bothers me a little bit, is the ghost type doesn't really matter. It just changes what evidence you gather, and you kill the ghost exactly the same no matter what it is. Now there is some other things. There's like a book that you can toss on the floor, and if the ghost goes near it, it gets set on fire depending on what ghost it is, and that's evidence. And then you can use holy water. You throw it at the ghost and the ghost disappears when it's chasing you, though you don't really need it when it's chasing you. And everything else is, all the other stuff is kind of like either Ghost Hunter's Corp or Phasmophobia. But one thing is the ghost. They are like, it's like Casper's Friendly Ghost or something, because Casper the Friendly Ghost, because I am getting chased by this ghost. I'm getting haunted by this ghost or whatever. You know, when the lights start flickering and the door slams closed and he's chasing you and stuff. This ghost is like the friendliest ghost I've ever seen, or ghost, or just, you know, all the ghosts in this game. Because no matter what, I got really close to this ghost. I even stood next to this ghost, and I even used a laser gun when it said if you don't have enough evidence and you use this gun, it will kill you. And I didn't have all the evidence, and I used the gun on the ghost. Nothing happened. It just told me wrong or incorrect, or no, incorrect or not enough evidence, and nothing happened. I didn't die. I didn't die at all from the time that I played this game. And the ghost, I actually was near the ghost so many different times, and I honestly think it is so hard to actually die in this game or actually get killed by the ghost, because he just doesn't seem to want to, or they just seem to not want to kill you. They just kind of like, hey, you're in my house, how's it going? That's basically the ghost. There you are. Wrong or incomplete. Alright. Bye, ghost. You're doing nothing. Bye. Yeah, bye. You're a terrible ghost. You're terrible. Bye. Hi, ghost. You gonna write in this book? Here you go. Here you go, ghost. Write in the book. There's a pen and everything for you. Just write in it. It's alright. I'm just gonna mark this down real quick. Burnt book. Book is burned. Also, this game has so many noises. When you're outside, it is like dead silent. Dead silent. And I mean dead silent. There's like no noise. And then you step onto the, like, right where the front door is, or possibly when you enter the house. It kind of depends on what area you're in. If you step in, as soon as you step inside, all of a sudden you got music playing that plays the whole time you're inside. Like, why is there music playing in my ears? It's supposed to be a silent, calm, experience, and the noises that are supposed to be happening are supposed to be, to get your heart racing, your heart pumping, your adrenaline pumping, and like to spook you and scare you a little bit. But there's always music when you're inside the building, and that bothers me because it gets rid of tension. There's no tension in this game because the music is always playing in your ears, and I'm hearing noises and screams and stuff before I even enter the house, and I'm hearing these noises all the time. This game just plays way too many noises that at the end of the day, it just, like, the scariness is gone because there's just so much noise in your ears. I actually wanted to lower the volume because there was so much noise, and like usually in horror games and games like this, you don't want to lower the volume. You want to keep it up for when the jump scares and the noises do happen because you want to hear them. And in this game, the noises happen like every 5 seconds. Like, you turn around, something happens, you look left, something happens, you look right, something happens. It's like something's happening every single second. There's no specialness to it. There's nothing to it. Like, noises were playing the whole time I was in the house. Oh, this is how you get the audio. We need this audio. No audio? How do you not get audio? Why is the door closing when I'm trying to open it? No audio. Did this record audio? No audio. He's right there. He's like stuck in the stairs or something. Oh, he's gone. Alright, so there's no audio to be collected. And I just instantly, within like 2 minutes, the game became unscary, and I wasn't even afraid of the ghost. I was like, "Oh, hey, let's collect evidence so we can leave, because it's not like I'm scared of this ghost. It's not like I'm like, ghost is gonna kill me. I'm like, oh, there's the ghost." Also, these maps, especially the police station is very broken. You can actually get outside of the map and then walk back in the map by walking through the walls. So technically you're the ghost because you're walking through walls and scaring the ghost. The map is actually just a few rooms. We can't open this door. I don't think you're supposed to open this door, though. You're definitely not supposed to be able to open that door. Alright, I'm gonna have to say automatically right now. Like, I don't even have to review this game. I'm just gonna automatically say, I don't recommend this game. I don't recommend this game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this door opens. I guess I can't open it. There we go. It opened now. That door opened now. Apparently we can't open that door. Low effort in my opinion, and you can also break them, because that door, you're not supposed to be able to walk out that door. And you can walk out here, and then all the walls are broken, and you can just can walk through the walls to get back in here. Any wall that's not like blocked or something. Like, I can just walk into this hall, or at least I did it earlier. Yep, there we go. I just walked into this place. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be able to get in here. There we go. So the maps are kind of low effort, and the game isn't that scary because it kind of just plays a bunch of noises. Oh, that's the first time I seen the doll possessed. That's kind of cool. That's kind of creepy. The graphics. Now, the graphics, here's where this game kind of gets weird, because the graphics could look good in this game, because you got some decent models, you got some decent textures on some of the objects and stuff, but the problem is you just overdid it. There's way too much bloom. There's no option to turn bloomer on or off. So this game actually gives you an eye condition. Yes, I'm not joking. It gives you an eye condition. That's right, because there's so much bloom that there's lines coming off of everything that has a light to it. So there's just lines everywhere. You're holding your EMF scanner and there's like 5 lines on it. You can hardly see the EMF scanner because it's just so bright, and the bloom makes it even brighter and just generates lines all over the place. And that just bothers me. I really like turning bloom off in most games, and this is definitely a game where bloom needs to either get toned down or turned off, because it is just way too much. And secondly, blur. There's a huge blur effect in this game, and it makes everything just blurry, and I hate it. The bloom and the blurriness is just awful. Would I recommend S.I.N Unit? Absolutely not. I can't recommend this game, to be honest, because there is just so much wrong with this game. And I mean, there is some good things about it. There is some things that I think personally it does a good job at, but there's just so many problems with this game that I can't recommend it. Not to mention that this game actually cost more than Phasmophobia, and Phasmophobia is just there's just more to Phasmophobia, in my opinion. And it looks better, it plays better, it's more optimized, there's more effort put into Phasmophobia, I think, than this game. So overall, I would recommend you go get Phasmophobia, or if you already have those games, which I'm sure you do, if you're looking at this review. I would just skip this game because this game is $20. It's $16 right now because there's a launch discount, which is 20% off. So it's $16 right now. It's $20 originally. So that's a $20 game. Phasmophobia is $14. So that's $6 difference. And it's definitely not worth $20 on where the game is right now. So yeah, I would skip this game. This game kind of disappointed me. I'm not going to lie. It looked pretty decent in the screenshots and the videos. And then ultimately, I just got disappointed. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think about this game and this video. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because you guys want to be subscribed. And I'll see you guys next time.